Warning: the following video contains amateur chess content. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Road to 1000 ELO. Today we're going to be playing some rapid games, 10-minute games, no bonus time. We are at 944 ELO, so we're nice and cozy. Looking to break over that halfway mark of this game between 950 and 1000. All right, I think we're going to play a French. Yeah, I think we're going to play a French, or we could just go for like a... What is this, like a modern defense? Let's go for a modern. I just love fianchettos. I can't resist them. Okay, so they have a pretty tight clasp on the center here. It's going to be hard to break through, so I'm kind of thinking we make progress on this side of the board, so maybe just an immediate c5 and then knight out, castle. Okay, let's just get our knight out. Yep, and then now I'm kind of thinking we go for... I need to put this bishop somewhere good. But I also need to push some of these pawns in the center, I feel. So I think I'm going to fianchetto this one as well. What did he just play? That was too fast. All right, knight out. Yeah, let's fianchetto this bishop. And then let's just put two pawns right here and see what the opponent wants to do. Yeah, so whole lot of tension right now. This square seems to be where it's all going to be happening at. So do I want the knight here? Because if he boots me out, I can take, and he can take back, and I still got to move. I think I want the knight. I think I want the knight back. I think it's going to clog up some stuff if it's right here. Because it's all about this square right now, and we have... Yeah, now we have three things as opposed to only two if I put the knight here. So I think we're just going to trade. We're just going to make that trade. Opponent does have the open F file. So that is a little scary to have to castle into here in a bit. I could wait and see if opponent wants to take us. So I'm not opening this for them. So we could just play a waiting move here. I'm not sure if it's better to take or to not take. Because if they take us, that's fine. We can also take with the knight. I think let's just go ahead and castle. Okay, so they're actually not... They don't even want to open up their F file, it seems. So I think we could just take now. I think we could just take. Yeah, and if the opponent's not careful, this square is really weak, so if his knight wasn't here, I'm already thinking about trading this off. If I go knight here, and he takes and I take back, we're getting close to a mate on g2. But maybe I should hold my horses and just not go so trade happy. I could win a pawn. I could take, win a pawn. That looks pretty good. I guess let's just hold our horses for a second, and let's just win this pawn. Oh, and it's with check, and then we'll kind of reevaluate exactly what we want to do. Yeah, we're kind of just threatening checkmate now if we come back a square. Let's see if he sees it or not. I'm guessing maybe knight back. Or they're going to offer some kind of queen trade maybe. We have much better pawn structure. He didn't even see mate. This is just checkmate, right? Let's go. All right, we're 952. Let's game review that, even though we kind of just destroyed the opponent. Yeah, so we played at 78.2% accuracy. We had two great moves, and the computer evaluated us at 1450. So yeah, let's just game review real quick. So we tried to play the French. They connected this pawn, so I kind of just started to play a modern. Got our bishop out. went for this pawn break. They have too many pawns that are guarding this square right here. And e5 seems to be a big deciding factor on who gets a better position when it's all said and done. So I kind of just wanted to undermine that clasp they have on this square. They didn't take. They reinforced, wanting us to take them. Best move. We got a knight out. We should have taken right away. Yeah, we made a lot of unnecessary and inaccurate pawn moves, but we had a plan. That plan was to get the bishop here. We pushed this pawn, just waiting to see what they wanted to do in the center. So maybe we could go for a pawn break, or we could lock the center if we wanted to. This was a mistake. Yeah. So remember whenever we were contemplating knight here, now this is just, we have 3 pieces guarding, so now it's a fair trade for us. So we take, they shouldn't have taken with the knight. They should have taken with the pawn, which is what I thought their idea was. So they get this nice open f-file staring at my king. We castled, kind of ignoring, hoping they would take us. They didn't. They brought the knight in to support this knight. We went ahead and took because we were no longer concerned about the open file. They took back with the knight. We took this pawn finally. It's been screaming for that for the past like 10 moves. Finally took the pawn. They took back, and then we won this pawn with checks, and now we're up a pawn. We brought this back, threatening mate, and they didn't stop checkmate, so awesome. Well, I think that's a bit too short for a video, so I don't think we have time for another 10-minute, but what I will do is let's just play a quick Blitz game or something. Let's just do a 3-minute game, and let's have a little bonus episode. All right, we're gonna play the same thing. We're just gonna play a French or a modern. Yeah, we'll do a modern again. I need to study the French because I forget when the pawn break. I think is it e5? I think this is the idea of the French, but I forget how it's done. So we're just gonna stick to what we know. I think this is next to prevent the knight from coming in. I forget all the theory, but we have a rough idea. Okay, so now I'm thinking this. Trade these pawns in the center. Okay, they lock the center. We're not going to stand for that. We're going to open things up. No one likes to play a game that's completely blocked. That's no fun. Next, I think we're just going to pin this knight to the queen. If they kick us out, I'm probably just going to take. But I'm probably going to play h6 next, get this bishop out of here. And if they want to trade, that's totally fine with me. All right, we'll just bring the queen up, protect this square. Okay, they do. Wow. I welcome that trade. And now if they don't move this knight, I'm definitely going to take, forcing them to open their king. And then we have some ideas over here. Okay, they do move. Okay, I want the bishop back here, but I don't think it's of the utmost importance. All right, let's go ahead and push this pawn. Okay, they back up. I will take that trade. Honestly, I'll take that trade. Yeah, and then now we need to get this knight into the game somehow. Not entirely sure how we're going to do that, but we need to get this queen off this square, so it's got somewhere to go. We're also threatening this knight right now. Okay, they kind of just move it. All right, now we can get the knight into the game. I wonder if the idea is to go... Oh, no, they can't do that. But then I would be opening my king. All right, I welcome a rook trade, I think. That's a welcomed sight. Okay, I think I'm going to go here now. Yeah, I'm going to go here now with the idea of going here next and getting a fork. We're cooking. Low key, we are cooking. I guess they can kind of avoid the fork in a way. Like if I go here and they immediately take my rook, I guess I can just take the queen actually, and then if they take this rook, okay, they go for equal danger. But we can just drop back now that the knight's gotten to a better place. Okay, we still got this fork. I don't think the opponent quite understood what we were going for. But we still got the fork. Interesting on where to go from here, because if they take, I think I'm just going to take the queen, and then if they take again, I get a queen and a rook for 2 rooks. So that's definitely a winning trade. All right, let's just make sure there's nothing crazy. Let's just take the rook. I can't do that, actually. That's just a free bishop. Ooh. Okay, I need to go here. And then if I can get this move, it's a skewer. I guess this would have also worked. We just needed the bishop to be involved. Damn. Okay, so that backfired super hard on us, actually. Let's just trade one of these rooks off. Yep. The queen holds this, so we can't take. But we're still doing okay. Next move's probably this. Kick the queen out. Damn, so back here, to try to get our skewer, the best move was definitely just this. The pawn push completely backfired. Okay, so yeah, now we're going to play this. Kick the queen out. It's actually really sad. We had the right vision, but we had the wrong plan. Okay. Kind of tough. Kind of tough. How do I proceed? I think I'm going to move the king and try to get the bishop to this diagonal. Okay, we can ignore that. Let's just make the queen move again, get real annoying. Okay, we have a check. We do have a check. I think that's going to be beneficial. Let's just play it. Okay, I need to get the queen here. Man, is it almost worth sacking the rook for? It feels like it is. No, let's just be reasonable. It feels like it's almost worth sacking this rook, though. Okay, we're going to get the check we wanted. This knight is dumb annoying, though. Okay. Very interesting. Damn, I really have no way of proceeding. This is actually insane. Yeah, I have no access to the squares that I need to have access to. How the hell do I proceed from here? I mean, this is insane. I got like no squares for the queen. Okay, I see what I need to do. I need to get the rook in over here. Yeah, the rook needs to be over there. I think we're gonna flag the opponent. Yeah, we're gonna flag him. Yeah, but the rook needed to come over here and help. Let's game review just just for fun. All right, so we played 1150, almost 80%. Book stuff. Just played the modern. It's begging for this pin. I think we do play it eventually. Yeah, we played it too late. What did we miss here? What was the miss? Oh, yeah, this was the miss, which we tried to go for later, and we're also too late. So, yeah, we're just a couple moves behind. Need to get the order down a bit more. Went for some trades. Got our queen off this square so we could develop the knight. Brought the rook for a trade. They didn't want to trade. We glued in our knight right here. We went for this fork. We got the fork. Took the rook. And this is where everything went wrong. All we have to do here is play queen e7, and we just win material. But instead, we tried to defend the bishop with the pawn and just hung it. So that sucks, kind of. And then, yeah, all this was kind of just a disaster. Just trying to find a way in. Doing our best to find a way in. And then, yeah, the computer is just rejoicing that we finally realized that the rook deserves to be on the H-file. So as soon as we start making... Yeah, as soon as we start making these moves, the computer loves it. Best move, best move, best move, yeah. We needed to break in over here. If the opponent hadn't flagged, once we got this rook on the open file and we got it in over here, it was just game over. The only squares available to the king if the rook's here are this square. So we would have forced the king here, taken the queen for absolutely free, and then taken the knight. Or, nah, not taking the knight. The queen's... I don't know, but we would have won the queen. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a quick episode for Road to 1000 ELO. But we are at 9:52, so we are home stretch. We're on the home stretch right now. And then, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little bonus Blitz game at the end. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you ever want to watch me play live, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/curbchess. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.